Hello, it's Tanny Spotty back. I'm back again to bring you another live stream. Sorry about that stutter. I've just got the Get World up now, and I've got a lot of expansion to do. First off, I'm gonna have to dig off this area, and I'm also probably going to intend to if I can get this done today, with the extra help if possible, let people build up the walls to that level, because they're being creative. I can start digging out this area, and I could start making some serious progress. The results from the chat system are great for me because now people prefer it, so I'm going to keep it. I thought to trying something new, and that new has got me some good likes on it, so I'm going to stick with it. As long as it works, I'm happy. So, if anyone wants to see something that I could start doing in the streams, like obviously the bottom half of the stream where the part that's gone below down here, I should get fixed. So anything below down this area, the screen, I need to fix that. I do not like it. I feel like I could have done something better about it, like add a logo or something like that. If you think there's anything that could be added on the bottom and it would look nice, like you see most other streamers do, because I don't always listen to other YouTubers at times. I'm more busy now just trying to make you guys happy than time to look at YouTube videos. So the audio is up, right? So audio at the worst times possible. Anything that is floating and it's just a bit weird like that, I'll have to manually remove. But I can then start coming back into the miner to start doing the job again. The miner's not perfect. It does its job, but it's not very accurate. Let's just say that. So when you tell it to mine, you can't precisely look at something. Not how the ship's made. I'd have to get for a manual drill, and then that thing takes ages to do. I could convert myself. I could have saved materials going to a manual drill, but then it's not as quick. I could have gone then, but you can be quick if I was to have like 100 drills on the ship, then I could see a purpose of having a large ship. But now contradicting myself right now. Ugh. Can't make me mind up on stuff. But I know I've wanted this expansion. It's a very good expansion. So I've planned out what I'm going to get done. First, once it's gone under, there's going to be a little expansion on top. So on the back of the area where I was told to want to expand, instead of that being a docking area, I could have in theory as a stairway. And if I ever do come to the part where I should expand again, but I highly doubt it currently, the amount of times I've expanded, it just depends really. Right. That antenna's perfect for my work. Get this platform done. And yes, this isn't creative if anyone's wondering. The asteroid death miner. Yeah, you could say that. The only way I could go full on creative and just start making a massive ship itself, and there'll be no more existence of the asteroid. Not sure if anyone wants me to do some. Not sure if they want me to name the asteroid Death Star or the asteroid. I don't know what to really should do. I know I could do it, but then I think it'd be a little overpowered then. Okay, that's that. And if anyone heard my sister, sorry. Just a craze over somebody that's not necessarily needed to be crazed over. Jacksepticeye, Jesus Christ. That's the only thing she likes to talk about. That one person. He's not that special. Yes, he may have a couple of subscribers, more than me. Not a couple, I say a few million, but still, there's nothing to be special of. And she thinks Jacksepticeye is like herbal minister to her. It calms her down, lets her get through all the stressful days. Of course I get stressful days, but he's not a herbal medicine. Seriously. And everyone else who can agree with that. He is not a herbal medicine. He's loud, he's just, his videos are not to my taste. He's obnoxiously loud person, to my opinion. So if my sister thinks his content's great, it's not perfect. I like being the person who respects the game and also doesn't try ear rape everyone constantly. If you like the sense of being near people that is loud these days, I'm gonna say low to British people, then yes, we're fine with the loudness, but I'm not. I like the quiet streams, and I don't like trying to ear rape everyone. Yes, I may have audio issues at times, but there is nothing I can really do about that when it's on streaming. Seriously, streams are not the best way to get subscribers, but I do it because I don't want to go for the editing. Plus, I don't have any editing software. I don't want to go mess with the editing and learn that part. It's just too many things to learn at this stage. I've got exams, seriously. I don't want to be like, I want to be constantly releasing content, and I don't want to be spending like an hour then trying to, about 2 hours getting me progress, and the next day you find the video. So every 2 days you get something. Or I'd like do all the streams in 1 week, or videos. Once all the videos are done, I can combine them all together and show all the progress. So like have a week's worth of progress and then shorten it down to a few minutes video. Although I don't really want to be doing that. I'd like you guys to be constantly active. That's why I prefer streaming. Streaming does have its downsides, but I don't care about the downsides. As long as you guys get constant live activity and entertainment, where you can communicate to the actual person who's playing the game, I'm happy. I prefer it this way. There we go. I can tell the miner to just mine that away if possible, or best as possible, because it is possible. It's going to be just a nuisance. At least the wall's done. And I'm also gonna have to get some lights. Yeah, not the best thing. Get rid of these little nibbles pieces, the ones that restrict me building in the future. Good thing the shield protects the base. That's the advantage of the shield. And don't accidentally damage certain blocks. Well, I can get rid of these pieces. Because I'm in creative, I won't have to spend as much time trying to build stuff. It would just be hold control for the line, then press shift for the as well at the same time to just get the walls done. There we go. should be fine at this point now. Because this all walling's done now, I should be able to start digging this area. And I'm also probably going to tell that to stop doing idle movement. Because it's going to start causing some issues. Well, mine is damaged again. It's because I'm not very good at making ships. I wonder why that won't get out as quick. There should be nothing damaged from the inside. Yep, everything seems to be at its good condition. Like it should be. Spotlight. Oh, the ceiling should be nearly done now. I'd have to be careful if I'm going to mine in here again, or I may just leave it. I may do. Oh, I'm not really sure. I may actually just do that because it'd be better. It'd be safer off. I'd have all the bottom floor done, and also I'll be able to start putting glass. I'd remove some of the walling and start placing a buttload of glass. When I talk about a buttload, I mean a lot. And I'll probably make the entrance on the top actually, leave the top entrance. I'll make a secret entrance on the back of the base. So, if you want to get in, you have to come through the back of the base, forcing people to do certain stuff. There's a lot of progress got to be done. Probably remove some of that, the walling, just so I can start working on this. Well, it's nearly done. That's nearly from the digging out part. Then I can start working on the walls. Once this is digged out, I can start doing the walls itself. Definitely have windows. I think the windows make it look extremely nice. And I've just had a suggestion what should make the middle floor, what the clothes I should have on the bottom floor. The top floor I should continue doing that, but the middle floor here, I'll probably add a 4th floor in the future if I ever need to. That's if I can get enough votes on that. And also, I'm not doing the 4th floor on my own. I'm having a workforce with me. But the workforce, well, but the 4th floor will be smaller, so it'll have a layering system. So it'll be thick. It'll be small layer top, big layer bottom, middle, and thin layer again in the bottom. So top and bottom will have the thin layers, middle will have the biggest one. So I may have the docking ports on the top, leave the middle one. I don't think the docking ports would look nice in the middle part of the base. Scrap mechanic. I wonder if he's ever going to come back on again. At least the good thing is I'm on creative. I don't have to worry about energy. Susan would be myring the hell out of me right now, saying low oxygen, low energy. For God's sake, she was annoying. But now I don't have to worry about her. Not until I turn this world back into survival, and then disable myself being in creative just in case it saves that setting. Because my God, Susan would be the death of me. because this is made of heavy blocks, so yes. I'll probably move the shield generator around, make a proper generating room, so there'll be like about 8 of them surrounding a core, something like that. And just, it'll make the whole place more efficient, so it'll be like 90 gigawatts. Although I don't know when I'm going to use 90 gigawatts. I'll probably just keep the one and have it a proper room itself. And start making the pipings. I'd have these pipes. Yes, I'd have this. Conveyor tubes to pipes. Ah, I think that'll be even more efficient itself. I wish that I knew about if there's a tool that allowed you to destroy terrain dead quickly. I would do it by now. I'd have long done it and kept now that I've got this done. Also, this. Although I don't know how fire works in the space currently. Seriously, how is the fire in space when there's no oxygen? There's not even oxygen bubble here, so how is the fire? And everyone could probably say video game logic. Seriously, they should have some logic into the game. A bit more logic, so prevent it from setting fire whilst you're in space. And it's set on fire somehow again. I haven't even touched anything and it's just set on fire. Oh, Lagafornia. Oh, that's a killer to my computer itself. The graphics card's definitely heating up. It always does that when I'm playing at medium. Well, at least I can provide good content. It's a good thing. Once I've got fairly okay settings, I'm fine. That could be room for expansion movement actually. I could move that around properly. Window, put that there, this. that's how it's going to look. A lot more glass involved. Here's the truth, I am sweating currently. Why? I'll blame the computer's heat it produces. That's the only words I can say right now. The computer is cooking me. And it's not fun. It's cooking me because it's producing so much heat. It's going to be a 1x2 slope. Nope, it's going to be a 1x1 slope. I don't think I could have that there. I'd have to... I don't think Black Cat's able to come on. I think he said something about yesterday, saying it was something about parents or some amongst those lines, or he's got school preventing him to come on. So if anyone's wondering why he's not on, school. Don't we all love school? Probably gonna get a load of crickets for that. Oh, a boo, you suck. School's a part of life, a life that I can't get rid of, not until I've completed the exams. I think this glass is going to make the whole base look a bit more appealing. Window will be a 1x. Let me see. Is this the correct version? No, that is the wrong version. So inverted 1x3. Correct piece of glass. think it was this one. So I can't find that one. It's the wrong. So I'll have to find the one by. I try have to find one by something. A 1 by 2. A 1 by 2. Okay, 1 by 2. Flat inverted, I believe so. This would have took me too much time to complete. Trust me. If I had have done this by, this would have been this wouldn't even been done by now. If I was to have this in survival, that's the truth. It'd have been long not done. One second. If that's correct at all, a 1 by, it should be fine if I did this. Nope, it still wouldn't be fine. So not even if I had a 1 by 3 window. No, I'd have to stick with the regular window. Thing that actually protects the base a little bit, so the hard light goes into here, and it's not as harsh on this side. Shouldn't have pressed Z by accident. You have no idea how hard this is now. Just simple basic clicking's harder now. And this is going to be pure glass, it won't have that side piece, it'll be pure glass this side. Shouldn't have filled it in more so. It'll be pure glass. Okay, that'll be 13, that'll be 13. It was 12. Should have done that high. Oh well, I've got it done. I've got it done now. So inverted. 4. 6. $12. There we go. I bet this glass looks make the whole base look more better for the long run. There we go. All the windows are on this side. I'd have to expand the roof by 1. But I'm fine with that. I'm fine with expanding the roof by 1. And I can redo this piping. But actually, I don't think I can. I'd have to just decrease that by 2 by 2. 2 by 2. So I can't do 2 by 2. That's only one block I just realised it just didn't do. It's annoying. So I'd have to expand the roof, and I don't. And I would have to do something about the piping. And because that's the pillar, I'm going to remove the pillar now. That glass piece is going to be the most biggest piece of the whole base. You'd notice the base from a mile away if this was to be done. I know I could expand that way a bit more, but... Or could I? Could I expand that way? I could add the door there, actually. There's just so many things that could get done to the base. That's the problem with creative games. You can do so much, but you can't. But it takes such a long time. It's just like imaginative. Imagine the Tiff brain just comes up with so many ideas, but you know you can never get them done. Just continue placing this. Well, the glass is starting to really shape up now. If anyone likes glass, well, this is a dream. This is a dream come true. Because glass is going to be all over this piece. This, guys, is what you call a view. If I could fill that, if I could remove that, I'd have a proper view. But this is what you call a view. I'll have to do the digging again. But I thought I'd nearly done this, but I'm not. Okay, that was a bit of a lag spike. I know it was a lag spike because I saw my game froze for a second. And it recognised this as an object. A massive ship, actually. It recognised it as a massive base. A base Oh, you already know how big the space is itself. Everyone knows how big the space is. Like a thin layer, that is. And I have to work with that thin layer. I could move that cargo upstairs. I could put that cargo up a bit more. I know I could get this a bit more efficient. Okay. Yeah, this roof is going to be done fit properly. Although I should pull Discord up just in case. So if anyone's wanting to talk to me over Discord, they can. If you saw that I know when I press Windows, it comes up with the picture. There's like that's the picture of my nan. So you know, she's the one who's cruel to me. Can be cruel to me at times. Only allowed 2 hours. I personally believe 2 hours is not enough for you guys to be entertained. I feel like just 3 hours would be the perfect amount of time for you guys to listen to me. 2 hours is like boring. 3 hours, I can get all the progress done in one. I can get most of all the I can get, well, in normal, I usually get progress done within just 2 streams. But if I do it for 3 hours, I'd get more work done, meaning there'd be probably less streams of me just doing practically all the boring stuff no one wants to watch. Although, unless people actually like the boring stuff. I can't really judge anyone who these days what they want to watch. Even the ones who go on those places, go to places they're not supposed to go. Everyone knows probably what I mean by that. If you don't, then you've missed. You then need to get your mind sorted out, because life has changed, and if you don't know what it is, like how life works, then you're going to need a doctor or somebody who knows what the civilization is. Because I'm not going anywhere further now. I'm just going to get this done as soon as possible. That's what I think it is. Nope, it's not. That's a very tall roof and a lot of glass. Well, the good thing is it's made of metal, heavy metal blocks, so anything gets tacked in the middle, I'd survive. And the reason why I've taken him the title is that because all I seem to do is like expansion, more expansion. This game's practically all about expanding. 1 second. Windows, worst time to tell me. And hold on a second, ain't you supposed to update when I'm not active? Update when I've turned off. You know, click the message and see what I can do. View installation, install now. Change active hours, advanced options. No, I'm just gonna leave it. If any, there's no way I'm gonna do the live streaming like to try and get it shown. My software wouldn't work after the computer's resetting. It just wouldn't. I'd have to use my phone camera, and I don't know how to live stream on a mobile. Seriously. And if I was, I'd have to probably pay for the software. And you know, I don't have the money to do anything like that. I've spent loads on the computer, but I think the only way I'm going to get more attraction if I was to start having more money in my account and start buying new games, and I can't constantly buy new games. I'm currently not allowed to buy anything now. After I've bought that Cat 6 Ethernet cable, that's it. You have to stick for the series I've got. There we go. Because I'm invincible currently, or I'm invincible in invincibility as I'm creative, I'm safe from anything that tries to attack me currently. Also, if I hit something like I usually do, no more instant deaths. I'd be fine to the point. And I bet everyone gets tired of me seeing to die when I know I could have prevented the death. I need to change my colour suiting properly. Just change it to a good blue. Or if anyone wants me to go back into that the girl skin, I'll do so. I'll do it. If people want to see me in girl skin, I can do that. I think the base looks cool like this. Just finish off this last filling and fill in those triangles. And I'd have a lot more get a lot more for expanding again. Okay, it's practically done really. Just as I said, I'm going to now finish it off. yeah, that's practically that. The whole base is now nearly... I'll go quiet for a minute. So, my nan's finished on her business. She can hear me. Voila! That's what you call a secure inside. See? We're inside, secure area. I'll make a stairway in the back and an entrance properly. Managed to cut my sneeze by turning off the mic so it didn't ear rape anyone. Did it once yesterday, accidentally. I'm gonna sneeze again in a minute. Why are we sneezing like there was no tomorrow? And here's, guys, this little thing is one total nuisance. It's technically not secure because of this piping and this one. And I probably could have got out this way as well. Well, that's the system now. And because I'm going to go outside securely, I'm going to take a screenshot, change it to the thumbnail. And because I don't want the ship in the way. The thing's not a very pretty sight. I've practically covered most of the asteroid now, this expansion. I could definitely make the entrance coming from the back actually when I'm looking at it. And yes, that's somehow getting naturally damaged, there's something damaging it. That's the miner. I'm going to go back in again, and I'm going to go for lights, light, corner light, and who doesn't want to give a good light? Change the thumbnail quickly, for temporary that, I'll probably have the blue in the future. Change thumbnail to that should be fine. There we go. Somebody saw that, yep. You gotta be careful. You gotta pay attention when you can. control. Corner light. Conveyor sorter. Hide. Oh, blue. Shutter. This shutter's gonna not save me. Whoa. If anyone could see that blue. Oh. The blue. Glad I took the teacher's advice. I showed the thumbnail and she thought the blue would look nice. Guys, you gotta tell me that blue does look nice. That would be a lol moment if you somebody was to try hack into the system and find so many things to disassemble and find. You won't be able to find the vase. Bottom lights just. You gotta admit, guys, that does look fairly awesome. That is intensive 0.61. Top 7.5. 7.5. You gotta admit that does look nice. You gotta seriously have to admit that does look nice, the blue. Could have just have this there for a bit. This is probably going to be even further back into the base. Yep, as expected. if anyone heard of that. Nature called, let's just say that. Wait, what? You can see that blue. You can see the blue. That's how good. That's how nice the blue is. I think the bottom layer should be bread, if I ever make a bottom layer. This is going to be a long corridor to the back. Looks like a micro miner. Just like think something that just goes around in these tunnels and it just mines so quickly you wouldn't even have to worry. It's a bit like a mini laser and it just drills perfect sized tunnels without the issues. They should be done something about the lighting, so lighting can't go through walls. door. It's a 2 by. I'd like a 2 by 2. 3 by 2. Nope. You know what? I may just use the shutters. Button. Although I could just place that here. So just LCD panel. Don't show in terminal. Air vents. No, don't show in terminal. I'll probably keep those there. Assemblers don't show in terminal. Connector foot. Connectors don't show in terminal unless I'm going to go to them and fix them. Shutters. Toggle, just either open and close, and that's and you've got to admit that's quite nice to the look. No, so you gotta admit that does look quite cool. That the green, I could continue the green in here. Clipboard, that's interesting. Didn't know there was such a thing as a clipboard in the game. But I'll have to find that again. And also add a larger gravity generator. And this tunnel, well, I'm going to try to keep this base as colourful as possible. And you know what I'm going to have this tunnel as? And this tunnel will have a lot of colour to it. The tunnel will be yellow. Weird colour to say, but I've chosen yellow because it's quite bright and colourful. It's not a prime colour. I think it is a prime colour. Red, green, blue. Those are the prime colours, and yellow. Let me try it. I'd have to try to remember it in a minute. Let's just go into here. Go to these lights, corner lights. There's going to be over 1,000 of these. Ah, okay. I gotta admit, that does make the base look more interesting. That does have to make the base look more interesting if it's like this. There's like loads of colours being involved. Main hallways lights, button 2. Groups, hallway lights, main hallways lights. To just turn them either on or not. Turn either on and off. Shutters, hallways mean. 1 second. Can I rename button 1 at all? button name button panel. Shutters. Button one, anyone can use. Share a faction, anyone can use. But no, not everyone. This room is going to have a sensor. Shutter, I'll be able to use these shutters a little bit more often. Set up action. Set up actions. Either open and close. So it's open. And I'm going to tell this. I'm going to tell this to how show on hub. Set the action if it's less than. So if I'm not here. Show on hub. Left. I need to do something about this. No, that needs to. Detect players. Or to detect friendly, detect owner, detect neutral, detect enemy. So if I come up too close to it, no. Shutter. Toggle either open and close. I need to do something about the sensor. Try to figure it out. Guys, this is how you have a functional door. This you must have. I think I'm going to set this to even not detect neutrals as well. And detect friendly. Nope, only owner. Only I can walk through that door. Unless somebody else is going to do something else. 3x3. No, don't see that. Don't see the point of that. Door. No, I'm gonna just go for the shutter then. button. Okay, set that up to okay, set up. No, I don't need that. Oh, configuration. No. Show shutters. Open. Okay, so that's going to be shutters. Shutters door groups. Just go to groups. Well guys, we've officially a new way of getting into base securely. The base is much more secure now. Could do this door. Yeah, I'm gonna have this door. Personally, that has got a good style to it. More expansion has been done, and the base is looking a bit more better to the eye. Anyone who wants to look at the base, they can. There's going to be also no more of just walking straight in, and more security. Window. I'll probably, if I can find the 1x1 by 2 inverse. One by 2 or 3 by 2. No, I'm just gonna go for the regular door. Yep, a regular door. It always had worked before. It always had worked the regular doors, so just use it again. Window. No, I don't. flat inverse and just a regular by one window. So now that's secure. I'm actually just putting the final touches to make the base look a bit more appealing. I had wanted to do something like that. So whenever you come into this corridor, you can come to here, so LCD, corner top. LCD, just go, I think it's, if there's a 1x2, I'll have it. 1x online. And this is going to be I'll probably wall off his area and just say he's better probably finish it. So if I can find what his area is called again, I can then I'll probably wall off his area and just see what he thinks about that. Alicia generation. Alicia generation. Oh, yeah, it looks perfect. Doesn't look horrible. Looks as it's what it's supposed to be. Dark blue. No, font. Building info. Yep. Control C. Oh, that seems decent enough. Although I could just space it out one more. Yep. LCD. Top. Well, LCD side, I think it is, but like flat top. This removes it the quickest way. I'm gonna put some windows to his area, so it'll make his room more privatised for him. So he'll have full-on privacy onto his area. He won't have just somebody coming looking at it. So 1 by is it 1 2 by 3. One by 2 if I can find 1 by 2. One by 1 slope. Nope, not interested in that. I'll have to fix that piping. I'm just gonna, I think it's normal window I need, so I think it's just the normal normal window. Oh, actually, just double check. Ah, it was the original one. Just a bit harder to visually look at it. One by 2, so 1 by 2, flat inverted. He's got some privacy, yes, he has got some privacy. So no longer he's going to get barged in at all. You can't just go instant into these walls. I know I'm not going to be doing any. This is not. I'm not going to be replacing this with normal blocks, but it's best off doing it now. There we go, he's got privacy. And because I'm going to take a screenshot now, a proper screenshot for the end, because this is nearly the end of the stream, I've just shown how much progress I've made. There we go. Seems more better for the stream. Change thumbnail. And change highlight. What's highlight? No, I'm not going to create a highlight. I'm not really sure what the highlight is. But I took a screenshot and the base looks nice. I'm quite proud of it. I could probably only fit small ships here actually, from the way this is docked up. There's so much more to do now. There's so much more. First off, I have to figure out this shield. I can move that over. What else could be done? Open some tools. Leave it for a bit. Animations won't work. Flat blocks do look nice. I'd have to use that some more time. Quad. Titan engine. I'm just going to search thrusters and see. Which do you think would be better in the future if I'm to do? Personally, I'm going to let people find. I need to know what people want me to do. Should I use this one, or should I either use this or this? This or this? Let me put a note. Let me put a note. Let me put a note down. I have a piece of paper near me. I do have a piece of paper. I mean, my pen. A pen. It's interesting enough. I don't really keep pens around me as much as I should do. Well, the Titan engine, the larger Titan engine, the one that practically is the size of my base, and now I could have the thrusting and main part of the thruster inside the ship. Actually, that's a 3x4, and what the hell that is. Or we could go for this thing, although thing's already quite large, and this is currently looks like a 2x3. Looks like a 2x3. Let me see. So it is 2x3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. So 2 by 3 by 8. And this thing I'm not going to count. Docking door. I could make one of those docking ports, proper docking ports for the top half of the base. Docking ring ports. Center. Docking rings. I could make one of those. Well, I'm going to have to say goodbye now, guys. I've done so much progress. I've practically finished. I need to get that piping done for the bottom to get into the main room. But it's practically. I've done the main part of the base, and the top half I can nearly officially say that everyone else is part of the base. The middle part is going to be mine. I'll have to think what I'm going to do. But I'm quite happy with what I've got. I don't think I've got many people to watch me today, but there's much I can say. Well, tomorrow I'm going to stream again, as usual, on the school days. That's what I'm going to say, really. Well, bye guys, and I hope to see you on tomorrow's stream.